Okay, so we're getting back into our colony here in RimWorld. I am thinking that this is probably going to be one where we wrap up at least this segment of this colony. It just taking too long to like really build up more. I'm actually running out of space to build in my tile. Like, if I cut into more space, my Muffalo are gonna start starving. And it has been like a really hecking long run. I actually don't know how long we've been doing this run. Oh, and thank you for everyone who's lurking. I didn't mean to forget you. But thank you for everyone who's lurking as well. You are literally the backbone of Twitch on it. Which vanilla storyteller wants you to have the most pawns? You think it's Randy? I don't think there's one that has a strong preference. Because I've definitely had times where Cassandra just kept hucking pawns over the fence at me. You know what? How are you doing? What's your problem? Oh, you're inside the Biosculptor pod. That's why you're still upset. So I think when these ones pop out, what I very well may do is I could see a couple different options. See, how does one tell when the meat has rotted? I mean, in real life, when it looks wrong or smells funny, or you just kind of realize it's been a while. In game, it just vanishes from existence. When meat rots, it just goes, and there's like a little cloud as it disappears. So like twisted meat is normally something like that. Oh right, because I limited how much capacity I was going to give that. Right, so that's the reason why we have all the twisted meat rotting, is they're not putting it on any more of the shelves, because it's like, do not put it here, because it was slowly taking over my freezer, so now they're putting in regular storage. And as a result, it's just rotting in regular storage rapidly, which is fine. Alright, so I think what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to let our people recover. And once they recover, I think we do the Void Monolith event. I'm actually curious if this will in some way interact with it. And just kind of go with that. Just because I like that event. And it's stressful. Xenogerm has been completed. I don't remember who you were destined for. I'm not going to worry about it. What's it down south? That is a mech cluster who's making it 10 degrees colder here, but I'm also making it like 30 degrees warmer, so it's pretty much a wash. We're in the middle of winter and it's almost room temperature outside. So all they are doing is costing me a little bit more power, and otherwise not really doing anything. How much longer? Oh, you are having mood breaks because you're still dealing with your drug addiction. Which we're just hitting them with the Mind Numb again and again and again to get through that. So we got the Bionic Eye. We don't have the spine or any of that yet. We're slowly trying to get stuff stabilized. I could sit here and just drag this out for a long time. But yeah, so I think we're gonna try and trigger the endgame anomaly event. I'm wondering, with our wealth being so astronomically high, how much of a difference it might end up being. Yeah, the thing is, Calaria's star is already down from having their biology messed with. So that's I don't know. Is someone after Calaria's star who is a baseliner? I didn't realize you were sickly. And I don't know who it was. Yeah, so we know it's not her. Yeah, so if you look at the Xenogerm, it is super fast wound healing, strong melee. Oh, I remember who that was. That's you. That's the ghoul. Where did it go? I was just looking at it. There it is. So we're gonna make the ghoul robust, strong melee, super fast healing, which they don't really need. I am concerned about them having a 175% or some ridiculous amount of hunger, but it also feels like one of those things I shouldn't have to worry about too much. I read Pilnox's ghoul and was like, what? You can't socialize. Alright. Sorry about that. That'll clear up here in a minute. Are you not getting tended? Ah, right. I have to turn on where our ghoul can receive medicine. Honestly, same. Yes, this should be interesting. Because they're taking them for being a pigskin, which just gives them reduced pain. As far as our combat abilities, the reduced pain is the only benefit of pigskin. And so we are going to be changing them to give them robust super healing and all that. I don't know if super healing will do anything on top of the ghoul's healing anyways. I'm kind of hoping it does. Alright. So the downside is we do have a ridiculously high hunger rate. Ah, I see the problem here. If we give them weak immune system and all that, we could fix this. Oh, but that'll, it's fine. We'll just have a very hungry ghoul. We're just gonna have ourselves an unreasonably hungry ghoul. Yeah, so I hadn't anticipated the poor cooking being in both places. So that's the reason why we're not lower hunger rate. That's fine. Our ghoul will be obnoxious and want to eat at all times. It'll be okay. Because the good news is they can eat corpses. So any breaks in the battle, they just eat the dead. Problem solved. Alright. Do I want to wait the whole time? Because I gotta wait 10 days for Craven Horde to pop out. That's basically a season. You'll pop out here soon. Masterwork Marine Helmet, cool. Alright. I think once we got the people in the hospital up and Randall Thor out, we'll plan to move forward, and we'll just go with that. Because I don't want to wait forever, because it's very easy when you get to this size of just getting yourself in a rotation where you never quite actually progress things. You just, one person has a problem, the next person has a problem, the next person has a problem, and you never quite hit the finish line. Okay. So Kitten Karma is just about to be, 2.7 days to recover from their drug addiction. You've got 9 days. You're just gonna have to live with that. And I think they're the last two. Cool. Cool, so we're just down to Kitten Karma, right about to get over their drug addiction. And Illicit NZ does have another almost 10 days. So that's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. Alright. Okay, so you're gonna be down for 2 days because I gene implanted you. Alright, so we'll just wait till Conraid's back up, and that'll be our go time. It won't gene implant anyone else. It might be a thing that we do that after we finish the anomaly event, we might turn around after that anomaly event and, you know, like, really, really min-max a character too, so far as, like, get them all their limbs to be bionics, that kind of thing. Do the gene stuff on them. And then call it from there. Yeah, it's all fine. We have gold underground, not nearby, so that's fine. And you're gonna be up by then, so that's a problem. Because I can't do anything with them, they're psychically insensitive or whatever, they just can't be psychically messed with. Welcome to the colony. I hope you're having a good one. If I can have everyone please step inside the building for just a minute. That way they lose track of the targets they're currently trying to chase, so that I don't have to worry about them all attacking. Okay, they lost track of their targets, so they're gonna go back and settle back down. Alright, because I suspect once I start the event and we have, like, Noctils and all that popping up, they might work to my benefit. They also might not. There's also a possibility I go to deal with this and it's a bad time. One thing I probably should do real fast while I'm still not in a dangerous situation is get lights set up down here. I don't think I'm realistically going to be able to put lights out here. Not with everything else going on. But getting lights down this far would at least mean this whole area I've got covered. Put some lights there and there as well. And as a precaution, we can put a light down here. Anywhere else that when it gets pitch black, I'm going to need to worry. Let's have some overlap here. This spot looks like it could use a light. You've got a bunch of overlapping lights over here. You're all well and good over there. You're good here. This whole place is lit up. Yeah, no, I think I got lights pretty much everywhere. And that's just so when we get to, like, the darkness event, I could just run around the map and deal with what I gotta deal with. They will destroy my lights, but that takes them time. I'd put barricades around the lights, but a lot of the enemies will just go over top of them, so it probably doesn't matter. Alright, I mean, we've already built all the lights, so that's good. Well, actually, I take that back. There's one last light. But yeah, they got all that stuff. We've got all our power generation nice and locked behind stuff. Everything else is going well. We have a surplus of power of 2,500, so even if they did destroy one of these, it would only barely knock out some stuff. We could go and turn off some freezers or something, and that'd be enough to stabilize us. I mean, frankly, I could just toggle the power off on the research bench. I have no need to, but I could toggle the power off of the research bench and some of these other ones. Alright, how much longer do you have, Conraid? 1.3 days. You're getting there. Would someone please feed the ghoul? Alright, someone is feeding the ghoul. Okay. But yeah, so we're prepping to do the anomaly event just because. I'm mostly seeing this as like just waiting for more anomalies to show up. They don't show up nearly fast enough for my taste to keep building this. Like, I've had fun building the scary room that goes bump in the night. But with how strong containment is and how easy it is for me to handle this now, I don't think there's a reason for me to, Oh, you can never execute it. Interesting. So it's a forever problem. And there's Randall Thor popping out of their machine. Cool. And you're upset about chemical starvation, so how about you go slam yourself some go juice? Have yourself a grand old time. It's the best I could do is just have them hit the go juice. You pop out in 3 days, you pop out in 8. The ghoul gets up here in 1 day, I believe. Yeah, 1 day. So the moment the ghoul's up, we trigger this. It is a gauntlet-style event that you have some spires drop. You gotta deal with the spires. Then you gotta, like, hold it together for a couple of days. And then after that, the next 3 spires drop, and you gotta deal with that. And then when all of that is done, you decide, do you side with or against the thing that goes bump in the night? It is a real shame. I've had spoiled for me what the trapping the anomaly away does. Which trapping the anomaly away does is it just gives you, like, it gives you reputation with all the different factions nearby, or all the different factions that you can get reputation for. And reputation is such a non-thing so far as, like, how big it is, that you're like, oh, I don't really care. Alright, I'm just gonna be loading up a bunch of, like, some basic materials. Yeah, not all of it. Because I'd like to make a friend. Plus, it's a way I can get rid of stuff I don't want or need. Alright. Here we go. Oh, those might be in the kill box. That's good enough. So I'm gonna load that thing up, and I'm gonna send out one of the people who's hostile to me right now. To just try and, like, get them a little bit closer to neutral or a friend while we're waiting anyways. Because that might help with the end game fight. Just no good. Nick is gonna have a baby. We have 3 people who are gonna have babies in this colony. We went from, like, no one was in a relationship for, like, 8-9 years in the colony to, like, we beat that, like, really awful event. And now we got 3 people ready to have kids. And it's just like, alright, I get it. You had a scare and you reevaluated, like, I'm not gonna be here forever. You know, I want to go to the next chapter in my life, like that whole thing. And they're like, alright, babies. There's no time. All right. Yeah, just doing as much as we can. But yeah, I'm getting basically all those scraps of cloth out of here. It should be worth a decent amount of reputation. What were you doing that you gained? I guess you're reading books. Alright, so who are we gaining some reputation with? One of the factions that is not our friend right now. We could probably... $158 reputation. Cool. Build another. Oh, weird. So he got them to be neutral. With us, and weirdly it ended the quest where it was like, oh, this place was attacked, and, you know, you need to deal with it. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I understand, like, when it's like, oh, trade with us. Oh, you've angered us? Never mind. We're now hostile. That can make sense. Actually, we already have that, so... we can go here to the weapons and the clothing, load up a bunch of that crap. Because now I just want to be like, oh, let's just push them over the edge to being neutral, or being allied with us since we're so close. So they've got all that. We can send them some stuff that isn't garbage. We're getting all, like, the poor and worn clothes and all that stuff. Get it all out of here. Alright. So that way they should load up all the pods. It'll get a bunch of that junk out of our inventory. It's what I'm doing while I'm just waiting for Conrite to be back in order. It'll decrease our wealth a little bit. Probably not enough to matter in any meaningful capacity. But it'll help there. It'll give us one less person who hates us when everything goes down with the ship. Which does mean that's a potential person who could show up to support us. Oh, you don't have the fuel in you yet. That's fine. Alright, so you are no longer capable of doing that. I'm gonna choose release. I do need to watch them. Because... yeah, don't go for the door here. Don't go for the door there. Yeah, go straight down in here. Don't go for this door. Keep going down the maze. And that is good enough. Good luck with your life, Flea. May it be long and prosperous. And not be riddled with bullets. With them having all the mood penalties, I really didn't want to hussar prisoner while everything was going down. Wait, did that give me a mood penalty? That's fine. We're gonna eat that mood penalty, because the other option was like to execute them or whatever. No matter what, they were dying, or I was just gonna try and keep them there, but I just didn't want to deal with them when we're doing everything else. Okay. So as soon as the party's done, we hit it. Because with the party done, we should be in good order for these things. Meanwhile, we're going to put everyone... we'll probably have to change the restrictions. I'm probably going to have to change the zones once we kick off the event. Alright. Party is done. Randall. Wake it up. It's like, yo, stockpile your food, building materials, weapons. Make sure everything is well lit, has ample power. Avoid relying on solar generators. Ensure your colony is well defended and colonists are ready to fight. Yes. Let's put everyone under the darkness schedule for just a minute. Just until we see where everything... winds up. The sky darkens and malevolent hum fills the air. The monolith has begun to awaken. Your actions have attracted the attention of something beyond human understanding. Soon, structures of the void will begin manifesting into reality. Activate the arriving void structures to fully awaken the monolith. So what we're waiting on is the void structures. Just 2 of them? I guess just 2 of them. Alright, team. With that, we can go schedule. Area 1 is permitted. Mechs. Area 1 is permitted. Team. Rally. We ride. Good job, mech friends. Flesh Beast Tunneling. The monolith has generated a powerful psychic pulse, attracting nearby enemies. Beneath the ground, you hear, okay. Change of target. Get everyone over here. So you got... Oh, that is a lot of tunneling over there. Okay, shift a bit over to the right, or left, this way. Hey! That's my wall, you jerks. I'm gonna be so angry if they go and destroy those and kill those people because it tunneled underneath my wall. There is so many of them. Alright, try and get a couple spaces here. Because what we're going to ultimately do is as they start swarming, we're going to snake fire in between. I need to get back in here, friend. There's just so many of them popping in here. I grossly underestimated how many were going to be popping through there. So back off a little bit. Send some fire. Send some fire. You've got nothing in your arc. You're spent on fire. I can't hit a good angle with you. So many. Okay, they killed our cleaning bot. I could live with that. You're knocked from some pretty bad foot hits. Alright, sorry, farm. I need to give myself some breathing room, and that means some fire. Drop another flare. Okay, we've almost got them all beaten. Alright, so let's do an evaluation. So. We had one person down, which I'm not seeing now. You, Nihai Lord. You got some bleeds on your foot. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is Craven is also in a pod. Illicit, you take care of them. Is anyone else bleeding a lot? Kin Karma is bleeding a lot, so you're out. And the rest of you... I mean, the rest, actually, for the moment, deal with the fires and all that. And Kalaria, go rescue Nihai Lord. Or so do they, like, crawl into a fire or something. So we don't have a lot of time before I gotta go and push there, because I suspect what'll happen is we'll just get more and more stuff popping up like this. Right. We're getting you all patched up. The others are all getting the fire caught up. We'll try and patch people up real quick. Those who didn't get injured, we're gonna go get a we're gonna go ahead and make a move to knock this out. The good news is, oh, I hate that. That actually might work out for us. Let's deliberately not stop that from happening, and let them fight this crap. We just need to get our mechs inside. And then this group will need to get inside before things really kick off. Where am I hearing fighting? Where are you going? Right. That is a problem. New schedule, darkness. Don't go to that hospital. Let this sort itself out. We go inside. You go inside here and eat some twisted meat. Please get inside. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Get everyone medically treated. Let them fight each other. Where are you going? There's no... Mechs. Buddy, pal, broski. Get inside. Mechs. Inside. You're gonna kill us. Where are you going? Don't do it. New plan. All mechs. We're just gonna change your orders to dormant self-charge. Go to sleep. Guess there should be nothing up there for them. Don't trash my lights, you got a real fight down there. So they are targeting my lights. Not my favorite. That's not working the way I wanted. I expected them to fight, not to go trash other stuff in the meantime for no reason. So they've got a Noctil there. They destroyed my pod. Okay, so who's still waiting for treatment? Why are you not being treated? Is it because everyone has decided going to bed's more important? The answer's looking like yes. Start with that. I've got to deal with this. They're just destroying everything. I'm just making sure everyone's bandaged up first. I hadn't anticipated them going through and systematically trashing each and every one of my lights and sensors and everything else. I was expecting them to be like, I'm being shot at. I should defend myself. And that being it. They literally are systematically destroying each and every one of my lights. Medical emergency on you. How's it going tonight? It's going all right. Yeah, so once we get everyone patched up from dealing with all the flesh beasts, we'll do the next thing. Man, they're destroying every one of my lights. That's so frustrating. I built all those lights to be prepped, and now they're all destroyed. I do wish they'd be smart and, like, prioritize defending themselves. Why are you outside? The ghoul is so frustrating. No, no. I don't mind if you bring him in. You gotta do what you gotta do. Of course they both managed to get in here. Okay. You're still... Okay, everyone's treated in here. So let's grab everyone we can. Get him here. We still have people who need medical treatment. They'll just have to wait till after this. Okay. So those are kind of sorting themselves out. But the people who still need medical treatment, are you bleeding? So you're bleeding, so get out of here. You're bleeding, so you get out of here. You're bleeding, so you get out of here. You're bleeding, so you get out of here. And then we'll have Kid and Karma also... Kid and Karma's down. Okay, so the rest of you... We got mechs to deal with. You're gonna try and squeeze on around this. That's a big problem because... Okay, we can take advantage of this. You three, rush them. So plan straightforward. Never mind, they already killed it. New plan. Don't do that. Everyone get the heck inside the building. Not this way, not this way. Go back. Don't catch fire, don't catch fire. Please don't catch fire. Let it chase. Okay, all of you just group up here. We're not getting past that without being shot. So we're gonna draw it up and we're gonna take him out. Don't. Off limits. 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 Okay, you should be trapped inside there. So with that, you just wander around and get bandaged or whatever. So plan straightforward. Get our melee ready. Okay, so you two are gonna jump on this one. Conrad's gonna jump on the other one. Go. And all of you, run over here so you can get line of sight as fast as you can. Kill it now. Stun that before we can get around the corner. Run this way. And that's the last of them. Go for it. Come on, close that gap. And we're good. Cool. So everyone do what you gotta do. Now you can push that. So I gotta get everyone patched up. We gotta get the fires put out. The mechs can now be turned back on. Let's see. So it'd be Sentry Cookie. Work. Don't physically run into the fire. What is wrong with you? Why? Why are the pawns so stupid? There should be a hard, that tile is on fire. Unless you manually tell me to walk into it, don't do it. You want them to never destroy wall lights? The original wall light? Yeah, no, that's not it. I think it's totally fair that they destroy the wall lights. My comment is, okay, strategically speaking, if you're dealing with all this crap, why are you targeting the wall lights when you're actively being shot at? That's my commentary. The wall lights being destructible, that's totally fine. My commentary is just around the AI of the enemies and their prioritization not making sense. Why is it impossible to get my doctors to bandage each other up? Okay. So, took care of the Noctil. I need to push that tower here in a minute. I'm just trying to get our bandaged, people bandaged up. Major break risk on you because you're psychic withdrawal. You also have injuries that are untreated. Go take your mind numb. Why are you... Why are you cleaning the ash? Oh, right. I was like, why are you replanting and cleaning ash when there's an active fire burning? I understand. I just need my doctors here to patch up my last two people. Alright, we got another attack happening here. So I'm gonna back off and deal with that. Yeah, they're working their way through, and I will need to keep the pressure up on them. Alright, I want you in bed, so please stop that. Make sure no one else has that problem. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay, so with that, my doctor should stop, you know, just getting themselves hurt and not bothering. Alright, more enemies. So eventually that fire will burn out. The downside is because we have the unnatural darkness, it will never rain here. So that's the reason I'm trying to get that fire under control now. Okay. Okay, so got the fire to the north sorted. Medical treatment needed on Cookie still. Someone has still not done that. You're sleeping, go treat Cookie. Alright, grab everyone. I'll have to have them assigned to treat Cookie again, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Here, you can treat Cookie. Hey, Harry, how's it going? Don't back off now. I want you to keep pushing, that way I can finish you off. And we can move on with our lives. Let's just push this. We're gonna be stuck in this pattern forever if we don't just keep the push. Major break risk on you. Why? You get out of here then? Order activation. Randall Thor, that'll be you. Alright. Did you actually get treated, or do you get out of bed? Bed. Why are you downed? Kitten? Go deal with these people who cannot be dealt with. Like, you right-click and say, treat this person, and then they're not treated. You go, why are you not treated? Oh, I actually drafted that one away. Okay, that's on me. And you go, treat this person. And you go, why are they not treated? Oh, well, they want to put out the fire. No, treat this person, please, I'm begging you. Once I right-click treat, that should be their assignment. Unless they have a break. That's just what it is. Schedule, darkness, again. Okay, so everyone except Kitten, Karma, Illicit Z, and Sentient Cookie Rally for the attack. Oh, invisible creatures as well. That's not all of them. I should have done this at the kill box. It's too late for that. Spread out wide. Grab the melee line. Get them in front. I need y'all to pick up the pace. Alright, you're about to have a break because you're hungry and tired, so you get out of here. If you have a break, it doesn't serve anyone. Drop a flare over here, and drop a flare right in front. Can you snake a fire right across the group of them? That'll do. Same with you. Reposition. Get some more fires going across here. Okay, they seem to all be knocked down. So, do what you can, patch yourselves up. Only a couple more people took hits. No, they're screaming because they're on fire. 12,733 steel before the fire started. Oh, hang on, we got a straggler. And then schedule area 1. That's a downside. These fires are becoming very problematic for us. So while I'm being forced to use them to give myself some breathing room, it is not without its consequences. You get into a medical bed, please. We can afford to lose some steel? Yeah, it's just wealth management. Unintentional wealth management. Alright, so once we get a chance for people to get patched up just a little bit, we'll push for the next one. Why did time slow? Is it because of you? So many site stealers? Oh yeah.
Thank you Rocket Bob for subscribing for 1 month.
Thank you Rocket Bob for the Prime Gaming sub. You only get one of those a month and used it here. So I really do appreciate that. So thank you so much for that. And I do hope you are enjoying the content and all good stuff. Alright, do we have anyone who's still drafted? No, we got people who are starting to starve. Why do we have people who are starting to starve? So you're tending. You're sleeping, so please feed them. I'm hearing damage and I'm not seeing it. Who's taking damage from where? I see. We've got them. So let's go grab you. Alright, let's try and get these fires under control. We've got a steady flow of enemies that just keep popping in here, which is part of the issue. And Jaywalker, just a bruise, so I'm going to live with it. Alright, so for right now, you just rest. I need my people to get 2 seconds to re-up their food and everything is what I need. Oh, you're trying to grab that bioferrite? I'm hoping you'll grab it and just get away. Okay, good. Alright. So let's give people a second to get patched up real quick. Major break risk on you. It should be coming back up. Alright. Go take care of that real fast. Nicely done. Alright. So you're back in action. I have no idea where your weapon got away to. But I got spares, so that's fine. Okay. That addiction is brutal. Meanwhile, you should be out of here pretty soon. Breakup. That's not good. That's gonna upset some people. Meanwhile, rally again. Deal with the next one. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem, is that the hospital's spread out like that. They keep going back for there. Alright, honestly, everyone's patched up and walking and all that. We're gonna leave Illicit out. Their psychic addiction is just making them too slow to really be useful in a fight. So we're gonna go ahead and grab all of them. Kid and Karma could also stay out as well. Let that be our stays at home and takes care of people team. Alright. Bill Knox also has a bad back, so you stay out of this as well. Start beelining them out here. Range team's gonna follow in right behind. Turn around, all of you turn around. Friendly fire is way too much. Stop, I said turn around. Okay, cool. Run down here real fast. Randall Thor, start activating it. We'll open fire on this thing to get the climate adjuster out of here as well, since there's no reason to keep it. So everyone who is not Randall Thor and is down here, open fire. Get that mood buff. Let's move over to the edge of the map. This is a dangerous place to be because they're going to spawn the attack on the edge of the map where I am. But if I don't do this, Randall Thor is going to die. So mostly our goal is to try and retreat to this door as fast as possible. You're probably going to screw me on this. Hey, JD, deal with it. Okay, never mind. It's not. I was worried he was going to run interception, that I was going to get blocked in the path and just sandwiched. Start retreating, full speed. Oh, your movement speed is... You should not have been here. That's on me. I'm gonna try to save you. I'm not feeling great about, though. All of you, stop and fight. Buy some time. That was nowhere near enough time for anything. Do a quick wave of fire past everywhere we can. Keep trying to retreat. Drop a flare behind again. I keep choosing O10. I need to not do that. O10 is already in the middle of it. Hold that door. Melee team on the door. That barricade is going to be a problem. Okay. This sucks. Range team back here. You there. You're already in position. And you here. Come on, O10. Just a couple more steps. You're gonna make it. All right. Excuse you. I was distinctly blocking that door, if you don't mind. Alright, we're holding people up as long as we can. Alright, got a hole in the defense up here. But what that does do... No, don't target that way. Stop trying to shoot at the individuals. I'm trying to shoot the ground. Alright. So you are starting to bleed them down to the last few. Night High Lord, how are you doing, friend? I'm glad you're a wimp. Because if you weren't a wimp, you would have absolutely been murdered there. Okay, so we still have invisible enemies in the area. So it's not actually over. JD, can you rescue? No, don't go that way. This door's off limits. This door's a no. You've got a door. Carry, Night High Lord. Go this way. You're killing me, friend. You go here, start putting out that fire. You intercept that. Starvation on Cerisa Mage. Get out of here. So we still have an invisible enemy detected nearby. We don't know where it is. But it's in this general area. So we're going to try and reposition over here. Sightseer revealed. Okay, it was trying to, like, cut us off or something. Excuse you. Please stop running whatever way you're going. Also, where are you going, buddy? Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Alright, so get out of here. Do we have Night High Lord? Where are you? We have Night High Lord. Okay. It doesn't look like there's any more alive. Okay. So that was a colossal mess. Is anyone in serious shape? Night High Lord and Otan and JD are all hurt. So you are not beating out the fire. You are going to bed. This area down here, it's not part of the home zone anymore. No fire. They just need people to patch themselves up for a little bit. Get our moods sorted out, and then we can make our next play. You have a good stream? Thank you. Wait, the party? Yeah, we are doing the finale event for this. We'll get the next Void Structures in 1.6 days. But we'll worry about that when we get here. I need you... You need food, is what you need. How about you not do that, and instead you tend to the patient? It's a higher priority on your queue, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. It's handling. Where are you? No, it's not actually a higher priority. Why were you doing that? Yeah, so Night High Lord is not participating in any more fights. Just get the food. Don't worry about changing your pants. You're actively starving. The food is a concern you deal with after you've dealt with your starvation issue. Combat music? Okay, I mean, there's nothing fighting, but okay. Yeah, starve in style. And Night High Lord is on the brink of a break. So get the hunger out of there. They'll take that minus 20. And go for some Mind Numb real fast. How long till your Mind Numb wears off? 20 hours. Okay. Alright. So all things considered, well, that was definitely not a smooth ride. We are okay. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Is it just the enemies running through the fire died? I'm hoping the next ones won't be way out here. Because there's plenty of space that could show up here, over there, in this area. I don't know if this will make a difference. I wonder if it takes into consideration what is and isn't your home zone when it decides where to drop them. I honestly have no actual idea. But I do understand there's not a whole lot of space for it to work with. I am pretty annoyed that it smashed my walls at this place as part of all that. The major break risks. That way they do repair that, deal with that door if it catches fire. Alright, so they are starting to recover. Could you deal with that, please? Someone? Anyone? Alright, I'll manually tell you to. I do appreciate that they're all just walking into the fire and, you know, dying to the fire that we already lit. The entities are really not the brightest. Oh, hey. Yeah, okay, so it's just the door. Insane rambling. Alright, you three. Go deal with the Noctil. Actually, JD, how are you doing? You don't deal with the Noctil. But these two can handle a Noctil just fine. They're just... It's so weird. They're feeding themselves into the fire one by one, getting downed, and repeating. So it's not even that I'm actively doing stuff to keep the fire going. It's literally there just happens to be a fire there. Okay. You're not gonna be needed. Just get out of here. Okay. They did destroy the door, so let's try and get No Good Nick where you at. Get you working on that door real fast. Conrad? Oh, you need to eat. Okay, you put out the fires real fast. Work on the blueprint. Oh, hang on. Please hold that body out of the door so it actually closes. Yeah, so you took a couple little hits to the leg and all that. Oh, come on. Put out the fire again. Alright, let's be fast about this. Try and deal with this fire before it gets worse. Like, that's just it. The corpse is sitting in there burning our problem. I should have made that out of stone instead, but it's a little too late. What are you doing? You're worrying about your pants. I need you to go in the hospital and rest. Night, High Lord, grab yourself a weapon. You're already on it. I also wonder why it's taking so long for those bodies to burn up. Alright. Why? Hey, don't go through that door. Don't start a social fight. I don't need more fights going on. I don't need more hurt people. The good news is they're rebuilding the lights. They're not caught up yet, but they are rebuilding the lights little by little. Oh, you actually survived? Okay, so pretty soon we're going to want people to drop back in. Everyone's tended to, for the most part, got things locked down. When it gets down to the last couple hours before that flips over and all that, we're going to want everyone to run back into the, darkness zones. But the hope is that we'll have most people healed up before that happens, which is looking pretty promising. I wish I'd stop feeding in one by one by one. It's mostly just making this a nuisance. All right. Okay. Yeah. You hungry? Yeah, I changed your biology to make you, like, ridiculously strong, but you are aggressively hungry. Like, very aggressively hungry. Oh man, it is already 9? Time is going way too fast. Okay, we're only down to a couple more people who are hurt. Craven Horde's gonna miss the entire encounter. They're just gonna be getting their stuff taken care of. Hey, Nethercloud, thank you so much for the raid. I do hope you had yourself a good stream. But welcome in, raiders. Don't mind me, we are doing the End Anomaly event real fast. We have been doing a run where our goal was to just collect as many things that go bump in the night as possible. And it just kind of gotten to the point where I was like, alright, I'm ready for the run to be over. So we're wrapping it. Because we got all of this stuff that we've got stored back here. We used to have this whole side full, and roughly the same on that side. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Just dealing with all this and having the enemies slowly feed themselves into me one by one while I wait for the next wave. All right. Which I should be in pretty good shape for this time. Alright, so you're about to be shot at again, so get back in position behind cover. Yeah, you're gonna be wrapping yours up as well? Doing the ally everyone grind at the moment? Gotcha. Yeah, we have 3 allies. Alright. Oh, wait. There we go. Meanwhile, Tagusa don't just stand around. Yeah, they're trying their best to not get wrecked. Alright. Major break risk on you because you have supreme expectations. I'm gonna have you take a dose of Mind Numb to handle that for right now. You should not be drafted. What do you got going on over here? Why are you super upset? Hideous environment. Genetic pessimism. Yeah, we'll deal with that in a moment. How long till yours wears off? Because I need to give you... Alright. So as soon as Otan gets their Mind Numb, Illicit needs their Mind Numb, and then we'll give, other people theirs. Your... Alright, if we give you a hit of Go Juice, you'll be content. And you're super upset. Basically, we need to get the Mind Numb going around. Everyone gets a hit of Mind Numb. Freaking love Mind Numb? Oh yeah. It's one of the only ways to deal with certain negative stuff, because it used to be like arrest the person or do what you could, like anesthesia them just to make them manageable. And nowadays, like, oh, we've got like this situation here. All right, just hit him with some Mind Numb, it'll be fine. All right, Illicit, take your, actually, you take your hit of Mind Numb. Got another one going to the pipe here. Oh, we have a raid, and all pessimists are upset? Mind Numb all around? Pretty much. Alright, get back to what you're doing. Alright, your turn for a Mind Numb. Because I'm going to want to deal with that pretty soon. Why are you... Oh, right. You're so slow because you are horrifically dealing with your addiction withdrawals. Alright. Oh, it's time for another wave. This is honestly just tedious, the 1 or 2s, like, running in. Like, they're not stressing us in any way. They're not hurting us. They're just basically making us have to keep drafting people to, like, fight them again and again. Randall Thor, you don't want to be there, buddy. You get out of here. You know what? You take a hit of the Mind Numb too. Because the Mind Numb should probably last us through the rest of this encounter. Because he bought a 12-pack from an ally that saved your butt. Oh yeah, no, we were dealing with, we had the wall flesh literally lock this whole area up with all the acid spitters back there. And it took us like a stream and a half just to get it back under control. And one of the things that helped us was just the fact that we had someone come by and we were able to trade for a bunch of Mind Numb. Okay, we got a break in them running back and forth. Pretty soon we're going to restrict everyone back into the main area. Oh, it looks like, sounds like Tomb is already home. Alright, so we're getting ready to be, pretty soon we're going to be at the break time during my stream. I do stream for 9 hours a night, but about 2.5 or so hours in, I take about a 5-minute break because my wife gets home, so I welcome her home, make dinner happen, all that. That is my big break for the night kind of thing. Like I said, it's only like 3, 4, 5 minutes. So I'll be doing that in just a minute here, and then we will get back to more RimWorld and we'll get this figured out. You're in post-stream ravenously hungry mode? Yep. So let me go ahead and get on to my little 5-minute break here. I'll be back. We'll continue this, so you're not going to miss anything. But we already did the first 2 structures. We're going to get the next round of structures. Once that's done, we touch the thing, and we're good. So I will be back in just a couple minutes, and thank you again for tuning in. Yeah, unfortunately you got beat up too, so... Is it just like because I had an expensive colony earlier? It's like, no, we're just going to keep this going. Just, no, never let up. Just keep it going. Ambrosia addiction, why not? Let's add it to the pile. Disease gutworms, okay. What is this? Oh, good. Ducks join. I actually would like the ducks. The ducks would be lovely. Rare thrombo. We're gonna leave those alone. They're gonna eat all my plants. It's deeply upsetting. We had a marble meteorite just strike a duck and kill it. Okay. I get it. I get it, Cassandra. You didn't like that duck in particular. That duck in particular was a duck you decided did not deserve to live anymore. This duck, Duckling 11, Cassandra, not a fan. Just really didn't like the way the beak looked. There's something about it just really irked her. No, 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 no. I got hit by something else. I saw the trigger too. And I got... I'm not going to call it any specific group, because again, it's not about individual groups or whatever like that. Oh, you legitimately scared the crap out of that. That's the first time I've been gone with that in a long time. Whoever did that, you were well-timed, probably Cookie. It also feels like it caters to that specifically. Yes, that's... You okay there, Boat? I'll just give you a moment to sort yourself out. Nothing's breaking, right? No? Alright. I mean, you take your time. When you're ready, you can settle down. It's making terrible noises. I'm not sure how well you can hear it, but it's going crunch, crunch, crunch. Look, I really want to make this work, but you're gonna have to cooperate with me a little bit. Bang it hard. That's my strategy. I've cursed myself by putting that in the... Oh god, what's happening? Yeah, that's That's how that works. To, like, tone it down a bit. Alright, so we should... Oh, that's a river. I was too focused on trying to, like, watch, like, okay, where's the gap in the trees gonna be? Of course, I'd wedge it. Oh man, guard, don't do that. Why would you do that, guard? That is unacceptable behavior, guard. How dare you? How dare you, sir? That is not okay. Oh man. That guard's gonna have to be fired. What's... Oh, I wonder if I got some dead pixels on my right screen. Like right here on my screen, I got a little black line, just like that big. And it's like, oh, maybe it's like a hair or something. It's like, no, that looks like looks like some dead pixels. Oh well, that screen's been around a while. And it's at least not my main screen. So, I can... You see that too? Oh, weird. Is it just some like stream compression thing? Because it's not in the game itself. Oh, you know what it is? It's my microphone. Yeah, it's just like I didn't like, for me I didn't see it. It's like, wait a second, what? Yeah, that's a microphone. Gotcha. Time. Oh. I was not expecting that. We're nowhere near as good as an archer. Oh good, our person won. I was a little bit worried they were going to lose and I'd be in this weird... My kill. Okay, there's not the stinky plant. What is the stinky plant's name? Where are you? There is a plant that I need to find. Is it just not going to show up on the computer, maybe? Because I don't... You know that wreck? That wreck I mentioned? You might get to keep that wreck. I think that wreck belongs to you. I'll let him know, chat.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Don't tell him, chat. He thinks we're leaving. He thinks we're leaving, chat. He'll never know. I think he knows. I'm pretty sure he very much knows. Oh, you scared the crap out of me, Sand Shark.
Gliding down.
I need to not be holding the button if I do that. But yeah, so it is. Why did I go to the moon? I don't understand. Why? I think I found a bug in the physics engine. What do you think, chat? I'm not sure what I hit, but I didn't just slam into the roof and get stuck here. Like, we kind of glided up here. I have to find out. We're going to take our chances with left. So, 60% chance nobody dies. They died. Perfect. B cables are everywhere.
I'm so sorry, I have to leave. I'm sorry.
Well, that's that. It's all good. Well, we're down. I mean, that's longer than I expected to make it. I did like... What just happened that didn't wake us? All right, and I am back. So sorry about that delay and all that. Was just catching up to Mon. I vented briefly about at the beginning of stream that I got a message today that, you know, I live in Florida, and the insurance company I've been using for homeowners insurance, like, we no longer operate there. Your policy has expired. Go find someone else. And it's like, okay, I guess I'm dealing with this now. But is it catching? Because like she knew that the policy just like ended abruptly, and I let her know this morning when I got the notification. But like now we get to shop around, and we're dreading that because insurance has gone up a lot here. Nice voice crack, excellent. On the positive side, people will remember that. So Toom had a really expensive car repair. She had some valves go in her car that had to be all fixed, and that hurt us a little bit. And then on the way back, my check engine light came on, and I was like, oh, come on, no. Well, I tried to drop it off on Saturday, but they weren't open. They stopped working weekends. And so I went to go and like head over there Monday, and the check engine light turned off. I'm like, you know what? I accept this is probably a thing I'm going to deal with in the near future, but if it's not on, I'm just going to pretend it's okay. That's clearly a rational thing to do that will never backfire. Most realistically, sorry, it's something like an O2 sensor that's like right on the edge, because we had a bunch of cooler days recently versus the days that it was showing were really hot days. So it's probably something like a sensor is on the fritz, and just the temperature's like pushing it over the edge kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Cookies. It's something like an O2 sensor or something like that. You know, something that if it goes could be a real problem. But it could also be something that it's more, hey, the readings aren't quite what we want them to be. Alright. So let's rally the people again. I don't need the whole group. Let's rally like 4 or 5 people. Get them in position. Deal with the next wave of everything trying to run in here. Hey, get out of the way for a minute. New plan, just grab everyone. There's a bunch of Noctils right behind it. Let's just grab people. Alright. Okay, the rest of you, drop you off, grab you 5. And the reason I'm doing that is this is a bit of an endurance thing that we have to deal with here. So I don't want everyone deployed at all times, because there's a chance I'll have to back some people off and bring some people in. So you lost a finger, come on. Alright, so got one more popping through here. And then after all that, we should be good to drop everyone back into the darkness area pretty soon to deal with all these problems. Okay. Because in 6 in-game hours, we got the void structures, so I think at 3 in-game hours, we're going to reassign everyone to stay in the darkness area. Do we have any of our doctors on their way down there? Not you. Okay, you're already on your way. Oh, you're so close to being over your addiction. Okay, sorry about that. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Skip abduction can be performed. Alright. New Harbinger tree spotted. That is A-okay. We got 33 of them now. How's it run? It's going good. We're doing the finale. Alright, so... Schedule, darkness, mechs, darkness. So basically, we're telling everyone to get out from the outskirts here real fast. To keep where they can stay safe. We have the darkness area. That should be fine. It is mostly meant as a way to and from our freezer. And then we have these outdoor areas. Honestly, you know what? This could potentially be dangerous for us during all this. So I'm sorry, Groots, but you're about to lose your bedroom. That outer area is kind of exposed, versus the rest is all of this is in the complex. This area can't really isolate because our freezer is detached. I had kind of planned previously to, yeah, so that does cover it. I had previously planned to have, like, all of this surrounded, all that. But, that didn't end up happening. Unnatural darkness has descended. Oh, that's not the way that's supposed to work. Interesting. So... Schedule. No good, Nick. Where are you at? Build that floodlight right now, because having that pocket of darkness right in the middle... Why are you going up there? You shouldn't... You should not be allowed up here anymore. So, zone... I see. Oh, that is a problem. We have to deal with that in a second. I'm gonna need a light up here. I think we had one. I think it got destroyed. So we're going to want a light in this area. Who is one of my other crafters? Construction, we got no good Nick. Groots. Groots, buddy. You got a mission. Never mind. Disregard your mission. Disregard all those missions. Well, there's good and bad news about those positionings. The good news is those positionings are really easy for me to reach. The bad news is those are really clustered up. Honestly, actually, this is mostly good news. I think this is mostly good news. Okay. Oh, that's real bad. You run that way. You all down here and over. Oh, good. It went revenge that way. I was like, please don't maul the person standing next to you. I actually really can't afford that right now. And meanwhile, tag it with a stun. Alright. So I basically cleared that one off already. So let's just keep the pressure up this way. We'll drop a flare in the area here so we've got light. That wall there is going to work against me. Randall, go start activating it. Grab the melee people, guard Randall. Intercept that one. All right. So that's one. We're going to start moving our way towards the next one. Oh, we got one that got back up. So you hit that one. You hit this one. What's your problem? Chemical starvation? Well, you're just going to have to manage. We got an entity attack. They're all the way down there, so we're just going to have to hold for now. Major break risk on JD. Where do you keep coming from, man? Alright, JD. Hit the mind numb. Everyone else, drop a flare over here. Then Randall start getting to work. Alright, I don't want to go too far back because this blocks line of sight. Alright, we're still good on that thing for a while. Oh, that is a really big attack. Get that done now, Randall. I need to run inside. Hopefully they scatter. Okay, so they are going after my lights. That might work to my advantage. Starvation. Alright, I need you, JD, to get back up here. Alright, everyone up here. We're gonna just have to meet them as they come. And make that happen. In hindsight, doing those back-to-back was probably a big mistake. Alright, so the Devourers are the primary concern. There's so much coming through here. Alright. Well, so far we're doing okay. Major break risk on Randall. I can't do anything about that right now, friend. We are in it, as they were. Fall back. Give us a little bit more time before those can jump on us. Give us a little bit of cover to work with. There's so many. There's just so many. Oh, we're gonna get some people in some Devourer mouths here. Can I scatter one of you with fire? Too slow. Everybody. That. Everybody. That. Flare. 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 This is bad. We're gonna have multiple people in Devourers at the same time. Everyone on this one. Everyone on... I can't even see anymore. I know. I don't know what happened to the light, but we need to get it back. Just flare on top of ourselves. I have to see. Oh, that is... Not everyone's getting out of this. Come on, come on. There's another one in a Devourer over here. Please, I need a break. We're actually gonna get killed by the Gore Hulks just because of the sheer number of shots they're firing. There goes Draconic. Nothing we can do. Got to keep fighting. Our cover's been long since destroyed. All right, get over here. Please, just let them go against the fence real fast. Get some level of cover. All of you. Is that it for the Devourers at least? Mage, please, buddy. Alright, drop a flare there. Drop a flare here. I need you to shift. You're not actually able to fire around that thing. All right. I think we finally got to your side of this. Okay. Yeek. So. Rescue. Rescue. What is your deal? You're just hungry. You're still in the pod. Like, everyone else is in trouble. How hurt are you? You're not particularly hurt. You, Resurrection Mech Serum, right now. Okay. Oh, Illicit's down. I didn't see Illicit's down. Go rescue Illicit. Don't even worry about the weapon. Just rescue Illicit for the time being. Medical emergency on JD. That's not helping. Rescue and rescue. Psychic binge, that's not gonna help. That's because a lot of people are starting to starve. I overcommitted. I should not have done both of them. Where are you going? I don't really understand where those ones came from. Must have been ones we knocked down and then they got back up. Oh man, that was the one going for JD as well, so grab them. Grab Groots. Who was the one who I sent resurrecting? Rescuing, rescuing, rescuing. You're tending to people, you're consuming Muffalo, rescuing, being carried, using resurrection serum. You also got downed. Rescuing. What is... Is there some enemies I'm not seeing that are just picking my people down one by one? Okay, you're back up. All of you get back out here. Deal with what's hurting our people. Stop. It's not. Let's try to avoid the fire. Rescue them. Crap, we got more coming around this side. Oh, we're about to be overwhelmed. I didn't realize there's that many coming around. I don't think I can back them out in time. And you went down from I have no idea what... Oh, never mind. That's fine. I thought, is the person Cerise the Mage is carrying that actually was the one there. You go resurrect them. Otan, I need you to help out. Jaywalker, I need you to help out. You two try and fall back to the door. Ghoul, do your best. Never mind, you're already downed. There's more people down than up. I should have held the door open. Get the door open. Cookie, pick it up. Cookie. Oh, Cookie was too slow. Cookie. I'm gonna need you to back up just a little. One more tile, one more tile. Come on, come on, come on. It's too late. Now if I use the fire, which is the whole plan, Cookie's gonna get burned too, but I don't get a choice. I'm gonna have to do this. And they're allowed to shove right through me for some reason, displacing my characters. Yeah, I got 4 people up, so it's over. Who are not responding correctly. Yeah, no, it's over. So the mistake I made was when I did the first one, I was like, okay, things seem fine, we'll just go grab the next one. And then, you know, they weren't fine. I see, when they're on fire, they're allowed to just run right through you. I disagree with that decision. Yeah, we're just swarmed. Well, that's an unfortunate... Like, that's actually a disappointing ending. So this is the first time I've done the finale that I've lost. All the other finales went perfectly fine. And we have no one who is up. Actually, take that back. You apparently just got up. And I know I'd be better served to let the people die and just have who I can survive. But I have no interest in doing that anyways. Groot Swig is back up. Can you at least get to weapon? Yeah, now if I wanted, I could sit there and try and hang back here and patch things up, but nah. That fire is going to kill everything. It's inside the base, it's everywhere. And I've got 5 or 6 metal horrors inside the base with me. Everyone else is bleeding, we have no doctors up. So it's basically settled. But yeah, so like I said, the big problem was I hit this one and I was like, okay, I have time, and I hit the other one, and then just looking down, I was like, that was dumb. Like very, very clearly in the moment, I could just look back and say that was a dumb play. There was no reason for me to do that. Where are you at? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. All right. Here's a question. I'm curious. We'll wait till everyone's actually down. Oh wait, never mind. Everyone is actually down. I'm curious what happens if I accept the Arco Nexus when we're already defeated. So we'll bring Kitten Karma. We'll bring Draconic. Groot served us pretty well. No Good Nick was pretty good. Randall Thor was here since the beginning. We'll take a male and a female buffalo. 1, 2 masterwork. So I've got our weapons. Actually, take that back. One of you needs to be a melee weapon. Where's that Zeus hammer? Did it survive? Biofairy masterwork hammer will also do. I should take that over the Zeus, I think. So that's 5 of our possessions. We can bring a mech resurrection. I should have 2 of those, actually. Because I used 1, and then I should have 2 more to spare, but that's fine. We have 1 more item. Can someone give me a load on what happened? End game event, I accidentally triggered 2 waves at the same time. I didn't think through my actions. I triggered 2 waves at the same time, and that wasn't the play, is the way I will phrase it. You know, they're probably gonna come across injured is a very good possibility. Okay, I think that's everything we get to keep. The hibernating starship reported by AI Carlson will fly away by the time the new colony is established. It will no longer be possible to escape the planet traveling to the ship. Would you like to proceed? There's no going back. Just ignore all that. And the fact that we're stuck in combat music. I'm a little worried what's going to happen is we're going to arrive and it's going to dump all of our bodies on the ground, and then we're just going to bleed out in the new location. That's a very likely way this is going to resolve. So I could potentially have gone, let's do ice sheet or something, but we're not bringing food with us. We're going to have 5 people, and they're likely to be already horribly butchered. Man in Black? We did not trigger a Man in Black event. Like, it's not guaranteed. So let's not do... Oh, we could do one of the weird tiles. Oh, you know what I want to do? I already know which one I want to do. Search for random leaf form, Swamp Hill. Yeah, good old Swamp Hill. A truly awful tile. I'm noticing a problem here, chat. What do you think my problem is? Next. So you have 3 hours to die, you have 3 hours to die. You're just unconscious. Alright, so let's see. Anyone gets up? Anyone gets up? Then we might have a second chance. Is anyone going to get up? We'll see. Medical emergency. Yeah, those 2 are definitely dead. Technically, you can, like, you're already treated. As long as you don't starve to death, you'll get back up, and same with you. Like, we actually, interestingly enough, there is a chance we do save 3 of them. Man in Black. Excellent, let me guess, no tending? You can take the 1 pawn? No, that was the thing. There wasn't a pawn up. That's the reason it's like, oh, we'll do it. Because it's like, I'll wait till everyone's downed. And they all were downed. Yeah. What are you? I'm probably not actually going to play this out, by the way. Like, Kevin, why are you not tending? Why are you not dealing with any of the problems? Kevin's the worst. Screw you, Kevin. Get out of my colony. We'll die on our own terms. Why, it just got really interesting? Not really. I'm not, like, this kind of thing, I usually don't care about playing these out. What happened? We triggered the end game event and it went long. Like we did 2 waves. Yeah, so this is just dead because they're all gonna be downed. That's the reason it's like, like if I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna start a new colony. That's fine. Why is it so freaking hot in here? Okay. Yeah, no, you shouldn't be able to do it at all. Like, it makes no sense. I actually expected to arrive here and just die. Why not turn to an Arco Nexus run? Hear me out, I actually don't want to put the time in to do another Arco Nexus run right now. I've done several Arco Nexus runs on the channel, they're fun. But, I've already commented that I'm feeling like I'm cornering myself way too much into RimWorld lately, that I'm itching to do stuff that's not RimWorld. So I'm not really excited about the time of committing to an Arco Nexus run, because that takes a really long time. I've done it several times on the channel. Normally with RimWorld, I tend to do a couple weeks of RimWorld, and then a while without RimWorld, and then a couple weeks of RimWorld, and a couple weeks without RimWorld. And we've been going solid on RimWorld for somewhere in the area of like 3, 4, 5 months, because we were doing a bunch before, then the DLC got announced, and just like... So I'm itching to do something else. Besides, I actually really hate the Men in Black event. I think it's a good event for storytelling, and I have definitely brought more than one colony back for the Brink on several occasions. But, I don't know, for me, it's like, just let me die if I'm gonna have the, like, if I'm in that situation, just let my colony die. Kit and Karma did manage to get up on their own. They won't make it because of their infections and all that. But that's fine. Alright, with that said, like I said, I'm not gonna play that one out. I've taken colonies and recovered them from the Men in Black. I've done that plenty of times. It can be fun, but I don't know. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your... No. So that does bring the question of what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna go ahead and stop where we're going on YouTube, since that's the end of the Menagerie run. I mean, I did say we'd eventually die to too many anomalies. I didn't quite mean the way like that, but, like, very genuinely, you could tell from the title, I was basically really ready for that run to be over. We've been on that run for quite a long time. You still think it really,